Well, hello, good evening. It's me. I'm hoping that you know me by now. It's Joy. It's Joy Ruffin coming to you from the Sunshine State, Florida. And it is always good to be with you. I say it every week, and I will continue to say it every week. Coming to you from the Sunshine State, where we're having great weather, sometimes in other areas, not so much, but wherever you are, sending your way the very, very best. Tuesday night is Style with Joy, your joy. How you discover your signature style and stamp. That's all that we're about here. Is it for everyone? Who knows? I don't think so. Yet, we're hoping that you'll come aboard and pick up some tips and tools that will benefit you as you're on the journey to discovering your signature style and stamp. One of the things that we're going to talk about everything, but tonight we're going to be talking about pants, slacks, and trousers. I use all three because everybody has a different name for them depending on what's their preference and their generational and all of that. It doesn't matter which one you use, pants, slacks, or trousers. The right length and the right style for you is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So, anyone that you know who might be interested in style, not so much fashion, tag them, have them come over and join us. We love it when you do. And by chance, if you come a little bit late and you're watching the replay, put in hashtag replay so that we'll know where you were here, because we're building a family, a tribe, a circle of people here who care about fashion, but more so are looking for their individual signature style. That's what we're talking about. And if you have not received your complimentary ebook, please type the word style, STYLE, in the comments, and that will be mailed automatically to you. And before we get going here, let me also say that there's a 15-minute complimentary session for you where even if you're a fashionista, doesn't matter. You will be able to have answered for you any concerns that you might have. And if you really are a fashionista, you do have them. You have questions. We all do. So sign up for that complimentary. It's complimentary, and you'll get lots of tips and tools that you'll benefit from. We love it when you share the show. So share the video out, blast it out everywhere, because that's how we get to know you. You get to know us, and we gain our circle of friends here. So let me do this. I'm going to speak to you tonight about the length of pants. But before I do, let me just mention three things to you that I want you to be thinking about as I show these slides to you and talk to you about these different types of pants. I want you to be thinking, and I'm going to be explaining to you as we move forward here, I want you to be thinking, which waistline do you have? Because this is important for you to know. Are you short-waisted? Do you know how to find out and measure? I'll tell you. Are you balanced? Or are you long-waisted? Those are the three major ones. They are important to know if you're searching for signature style. Why? Because oftentimes, maybe, we'll discuss this one-on-one, when you get into that closet that you have and you can never find anything to wear and nothing really fits right, looks right, you don't love it anymore, it doesn't do for you anything anymore, maybe it's not the right garment for you, it's not the right length for you, and a lot of other variables. So that's what we'll be talking about. But I want you to be thinking about it, and I will be explaining it to you as we move forward. Because when you want the right pant length for you, you want to make sure that it fits you right, first off, but that it's the right length for you. And not every woman can wear every pant. And why do I tell you this now before we get started? Because what's really, really popular now, there are two that are popular. They're always popular, but they seem to be blasting them out more for the spring and summer season. That's the ankle length pant and the crop pant. Neither one has ever left, and they won't ever leave. But this time around, there seems to be more of an emphasis put on them. And I want you to understand whether or not and which is right for you. And that's what we'll be talking about. So I'm going to start out. We're going to be talking about the ankle pant. We're going to be talking about the crop pant, the Capri, and that old-fashioned pant that's still popular for a lot of women, the pedal pusher, and the Bermuda short. Now, there are a lot of other pants. We'll talk about them briefly, the gaucho, the culotte, and the palazzo. Those are three others that are very popular too. And they all depend on you and your body shape, whether you're apple, pear, rectangular, hourglass, or the inverted triangular shape. Hi guys, good to see you. Phyllis, good to see you always. Adair is here with style. Type that style into the comment and receive your complimentary ebook. Good to see you all here. Can't wear. Phyllis, I'm going to put this up because I'm going to speak to this, Phyllis, because Phyllis is all knowing. Hopefully, Phyllis, you'll tell me why you can't wear and don't wear crop pants. And I'm going to tell you, after I go through these slides, why I think that might be the case. And if so, we'll discuss it. Because not everyone, Phyllis is on the ball. Phyllis, I'm telling you, I love it, I love it, I love it. She's short-waisted and she knows what that is. How many others out there? Perfect time, just purchased a new pair. Great. Okay, I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's talk about this. Before I start going here, hello guys, everyone here, always good to see you here. Short waist, balanced, or long waist. What does that mean? Now, there are many ways to measure this, but I'm going to share with you some top secrets that maybe you know and maybe you don't before we start here. Because as I show you these pants, and Phyllis, I haven't forgotten, I'm going to get back to maybe why you don't like the crop pant. One of the things that we're going to talk about as we preview these styles of pants, and I'm not showing you anything that's really fashionable and stylish that you need to have. I'm only showing you the different lengths and why they're popular, and I want you to be thinking about, is that for me? Because a lot of women are wearing crop pants because they are so popular and they ought not to be wearing crop pants. There are many ways to find out. You put your hands under your bust and then another hand. And if that hand reaches to your waistline, that means that you're really a short-waisted person. If you put your hands at your waistline and you can do more than one or two and it goes down, then that means you're long-waisted. But to keep this very, very simple, I like simple things. I hope you do. Because the simpler it is, the better it is. When you're short-waisted, it really means that from your waist up to, let's say your shoulders, your neck, you have more length from your waist down, your legs. Usually, bear in mind, my friend, there are always exceptions. Usually it means that your hips and your thigh and your legs are longer in length, usually. There are always exceptions. When you're a balance, it means that there's a good proportion there and you can almost wear any and everything that you want to. And if you're long-waisted, it's like a dichotomy, really, because you think if you're long-waisted, but if you're long-waisted, it means from your waist up to here, that's where your length is, and the legs, listen carefully because this is so important, could be shorter than they need to be for especially the shorter pants, particularly the crop pant and the capri. And let me tell you why. The crop pant, when it's done right, should hit you right at the mid-calf. And if you don't have, you can be short and still have long legs. You can be tall and not have the longest legs. Now that sounds crazy, right? But it's true. And that's why when we do this one-on-one and we get really into you and your signature style, you're going to discover, really explore, and be on top and on point about your body shape. Because crop pants, if you don't have, no matter what your height is, if you don't have long legs, they don't have to be thin, but if they're not long legs, crop pants do nothing for you. They shorten you, they chop you off, and they don't add any pizzazz to your signature style. So you don't want crop pants. But if you have long legs, whatever shape or type legs they are, you can wear crop pants. I'm thinking maybe that's what Phyllis meant. Waist winds up under my bust. Okay, I like that. So let's get started here. And as I go through these, I'm going to be discussing some things with you. Long-waisted, remember, it's confusing for people because you think if it's long-waisted that you would have long legs. That's not always the case. And there are always variations. Remember the body shapes, the apple, the pear, the rectangular, the hourglass, and the inverted triangular. Depending on your shape, you could be short-waisted, balanced, or long, and you have to know which one that is. We go really into that when we go into style, because that short waist, long waist, or balanced waist, that's how you determine the right tops for you and the right length of anything for you. Because if it's, and you see a lot of women with pants, we're going to speak to this. I'm going to show you a slide here that I feel guilty in showing you, but I'm going to show you anyway. That the pants might look good in the front. When they turn to the back, you say, oh my God, they don't fit the backside. The pants are too tight, they're pulling or they're stuck, and they just don't look right. You have to get the right size pant. And when you see a pant like that on a woman, it's because she's not familiar. She doesn't know her short, balance, or waist size and the right length for her, and it makes a difference. So let's get going here. Let me, as I go through this, let me do this. I just live this, love. Okay, we're going to start off with the crop pant. Crop is a crazy, crazy term, which I mentioned before, because a crop pant can fall anywhere between the middle of the calf to the ankle almost. But you can have to consider them shorter ankle pants and longer capri pants. Remember that. It all depends on you and the length and your leg. So remember that. And this is not, it's a very attractive pant, but it's not an easy pant for a lot of women to wear. And one of the things, before I get going here more and more, I want you to start thinking more about, we fall in love with so many things in fashion, don't we? Don't we just love pretty, attractive, trendy, new things? Yes, we all do. But the purpose of this show, my friend, is for you to discover, explore what works best for you and accentuate that to the 9th degree. And a lot of the things that we love, hello, ladies, hello, you're not going to want for you. You might love it, as I do a lot of things, but it's not going to be right for you. And that's what we're going towards here as we go forward. So that said, let's solo here again. And I'm going to just peruse through these. And while I do, I want to speak to the ankle pant. The ankle pant is really, really popular now. This is a great, I'm not showing you fabric, fashion, or color. I'm just showing you length here. Ankle length pants should end just above or below the ankle bone, depending on you and the length of your legs. Depending on the skinniest part of the leg, and it will be different on each individual's legs to shape the body shape, the length, and the height of you and the weight. If you have thicker or shorter legs, you may look best with your ankle pant hemmed near to the bottom of the ankle bone. Now, these are just things I'm throwing out here, but when we do our workshops, we're going to go much into depth. You have longer, thinner legs, you may prefer them above the ankle bone. That's your decision. That's your call. You decide. But that's the beauty of the ankle pant. Now, here is another crop pant, a full leg crop pant. Great looking pant, but bear in mind, depending on your height, your weight, your size, and whether you're short, balanced, or long waist, you have to be very persnickety about this crop pant. You might like it, but you might not be able to wear it and present you in your best light. And what you want to do is sparkle and shine, glow. And sometimes this pant is not going to afford you that. An ankle pant here, or rather a crop pant here with some detail. Detail is good. Let me just say a little bit about, I'm going to go back to the crop pant, because the crop pant and the capri pant, the terms can get very iffy and people mix them up. The capri pant is derived from the island of Capri, and this style rose to popularity in the late 1960s and the late 50s and early 60s. Capri pant is just really another name for crop pants, yet they are a little bit shorter and rise above the mid-calf. Most true capri pants. So, and here's the secret, my friend. I want you to remember this. They have come to be considered. Here we have a denim crop pant. I'm going to speak to this in just a second. But here's what I want you to know. And this is all depending on you and what style range you're in. And we're going to talk to that a little bit before we say so long for tonight. Capri pants today, I hate to say this, but I'm going to, unless it's really something jazzy and pizzazzy, they can tend to be a little bit frumpy if they're not on the right person. If you don't have the right leg length and the right fabrication and all of that for you and your body shape, they can look frumpy. And what we don't want is frumpy. Who wants to look frumpy? I don't know anybody who wants to look frumpy. Here's a crop pant, but it has detail. Let me get back to this crop pant. You see a lot of embroidery on crop pant. You have to make sure that your crop pants, your capris, whatever name you want to give it, the leg, where the leg is narrow, that is a couple of inches above the ankle bone, if it's a real good crop pant, and even above the mid calf if it's a capri pant. You have to be sure of that. This is an ankle length pant, but it's a full length pant. And let me talk a little bit about, let's just see here, another ankle length, good pant. And this is a pant, you know, all of you who know me, you know that I don't like this anybody, everybody, and everyone, because it's not true. Yet, I'm going to back up and slap myself because most women can wear an ankle length pant. If you get the right fit and the right for you, you can wear an ankle length pant and wear it well. And they're all different types of ankle pants. This has a fly front and a waistline. It can be a pull-on. You can have pockets on the side, on the back. It can be in every fabrication, but it can be a great-looking ankle pant if that's something that you want. But let me tell you a little bit about pedal pushers, which is an old word, but yet they creep back in, and a lot of people mix up pedal pushers and capri pant. Originally designed for cyclists who couldn't pedal in anything that fell below the knee, these pants are too long to be Bermuda shorts and too short to be crop pant. Yet, depending on your size, your height, your weight, and your waist, short, balanced, or long, capri pants and pedal pushers can be good for you. That has to be your call. You have to decide on which one you want. And that we do when we do our one-on-one. Oh, let me just say this. Here we go with the Bermuda shorts. Okay, Bermuda pants, also known as walk shorts or dress shorts or a particular type of short trouser. I'm showing you the backside here because whether you like it, I don't know. Ooh, let me put myself in here. Okay, let's get knocked out of the ring here. Some man up in, you've heard me say this before, some man up in the high castle, that's how I like to put it, said, we like women and we like their femininity, their sexuality, but we want to see more of their backsides. So leggings, jeggings, and tights became very, very popular because we as women, we're far from lazy, but we want ease and we want comfort. So leggings, jeggings, and tights affords us that, right? That said, many women are running around in these pants who ought not to be, showing off their backsides because no woman, but some man said, want to see more of the backside. Well, here's the facts. Nobody's going to tell you. Most of us don't have luscious, delicious, appetizing, phenomenal, fantastic backsides. And it's not a pretty sight, no matter what size you are. It has gone over to the dark side, and yet whenever it comes back and finds its balance, I don't know. I hope I'm still on the planet, and I hope you will start to rethink and reconsider a little bit more about how you wear your leggings, jeggings, and tights, your pants, slacks, and trousers, because that has a lot to do with your sexuality and femininity, and it's not about showing it off, especially if it's not, let's just face it, everybody likes attractive. Now I'm showing you this backside here with these Bermuda shorts because this is a great body and a nice backside. But in addition to that, I'm going to take it further and show you the front here of some Bermuda shorts. And these have a cuff and a little bit dressier. And if you are a mature elder woman, or for whatever reason you don't have the best legs or thighs, a Bermuda short, if you're in a climate where you have to wear them, they are the best for you, no doubt about it. But you have to be mindful. And here are just 3 different variations. The length a little bit below the knee. You can wear them a little dressier, however you choose to wear them. Here, you can call this capri or you can call this a pedal pusher, or you can call this a legging, a jegging, or a tight. That's a shorter length. It's your call. But again, you have to be mindful of your body shape, your height, your size, and whether or not you're short or long or balanced through your waistline, and the type of legs that you have. Again, a Capri type. Again, we're having crop at the mid-calf. Now here's an old-fashioned fuddy-duddy looking pair of pants, and they're frumpy looking. I don't think many women want to be put into a pant like this, but I'm showing you the style for a reason, and then you can take it from there. Okay, let's end here, because let's talk a little bit about a pant, another pant that's popular, and I equate this pant with the crop pant. Very few women, depending on your height, again, and your weight, and your waist, short, balanced, or long, can wear a palazzo or a wide leg pant. If it's a great pant for a pear shape and an apple. Actually, I'm going to shoot myself, for a lot of different women. When it comes to a skirt-like bottom, palazzo pants are again back in the forefront of style because they have a wide leg silhouette. The main difference, palazzo pants, unlike the knee-length culotte, can't talk, and mid-calf gachos, it's a dressier pant, generally speaking. Yet it can be casual as well. And depending on your body shape and where your waist and whether you're short, long, or balanced, this is a great pant for you. And to end this one here with another wide length crop pant, a wider crop pant. Now, let me go back to this one because this is what I wanted to show you, and I showed you. This is what's called a culotte pants, derived from the French word culotte, which means the lower half of the thing or knee-length trousers are cut to very closely resemble a skirt. That's what you have to remember. When these pants fits, and they came into the fashion floor, I would think in the 20s, it was referred to as a split skirt. And then they kept progressing onward, and they became like culottes, a culotte. And it's very popular in the riding community and all of that. Yet, depending on who you are and what your lifestyle, again, let's go, as I peruse through these, let me just say this. A lot of this, my friend, depends on you and your lifestyle, the type of pant, slacks, or trousers that you wear, and which fashion realm are you in? Are you natural, which includes the sporty, casual more? Are you classic? Are you romantic? You have to fit into one of those realms, and you'll add in some others. Are you chic or are you dramatic? Because usually you're going to be one of the 5 main, and then you're going to have 1 or 2 others that are a part of that. And depending on that, that's going to depend and select for you the type of pants, slacks, or trousers that you prefer wearing. Keep that in mind. And always your body shape. Always your body shape. This is a beautiful pant. It happens to be a great pant for evening wear or for dressy wear, or when you want to spiffy it up a little bit and you want more than just a straight pant. And when it's in the right fabric and the right color for you, it can be a really great looking pant. And again, I'm going to say, even if you're short, mid height, you can wear a pant like this. You just have to make sure proportionally it's right for you. And the width of the wide length of the width of the pant has to be the right width for you. If you're shorter, you don't want a wide look pant, because that's just going to make you appear shorter. And listen, my friend, doesn't everybody, let me just say this, don't most people want to be, no matter what your size, you want to be a little taller and a little leaner? Because you're beautiful and you're stunning, whatever your body shape is. This is what I want women to really be aware of. I don't care if you're short, you're tall, you're thin, you're heavy, you're stout, you're thick, as my girls say. Whatever you are you, and you are beautifully you. but you want to appear a little bit taller and a little bit thinner. And in order to do that, you have to know the right outfits to wear for you. And once you know that, you're gung-ho to go. Now, I'm coming back to these frumpy pants. Why are they frumpy looking? For me, maybe not for you, but I think so. Well, the elasticized waistline here makes a great big difference, and the length of the pants makes a very big difference as well. You want to make sure that the color and the fabric and the length is good for you. And if you are a mature woman, a waistline that's elasticized like this is fine, but cover it with a beautiful top. And make sure that the length of the pant is the right length for you, or it's going to take away the beauty of the pant. That goes without saying. All right, so let's go back and talk a little bit about length while we're here. Bermuda shorts. Now, what is your thinking about the backside of this pant? This is how a good, well-fitting pant should fit. I had, let me take this out of here. I had a picture of the backside where the pants did not fit well. And then I decided not to show that. I don't know why I decided. Chicken, I suppose. Far from it. But I decided, what's the use? But you have seen women wearing slacks, pants, and trousers. She says they look lovely. Where they turn around and then you say, thank you for that. I'm glad you like some of those, because I really was showing you not so much for style. I was showing you for length, so you can start thinking about the best length for you. And again, ankle, crop, and let's say capri are your three lengths that you can wear depending on you and your body shape, and you should be aware of. What I started to say to you, I wanted to show you this picture, and then I decided, no, it's not necessary. Don't show those, because everybody knows when you turn around, you see the backside of pants. And most of you, we have to be honest with ourselves. That's why we all need three-way mirrors, because when you turn around and you look at the back of the pant, if that isn't a great silhouette that showcases you in the right way, then it really leaves a lot to be desired. Pants are very, very comfortable, but you got to make sure you got the right fit and the right shapewear. There's nothing worse than a great looking pair of pants and they turn around and the panty lines are there. Nobody who has any sense of style today allows panty lines to be shown. That's a pet peeve of mine, and if it's not yours, then start to make it so, because it has to be. I want you to start thinking about this. I want you to make sure that you've gotten the ebook, the complimentary ebook for you, which is Style with Joy, How You Discover Your Signature Style and Stamp. And all you have to do is type in style in the comments, and that book will be delivered to you. And then also invite your friends, have them drop over and stop by from time to time, and tell me what you struggle with the most. And you can sign up for the complimentary and see the information that you receive, and if it benefits you, and trust me, it will. Start to be thinking about what's best for you. Tell me what you struggle with the most, and we love it when you share. Do share out, because that's really good. One of the things that we're going to be talking about as we move forward is everything that works for you. And I want you to start thinking about what styles you prefer, what you love. Because for you, you might like a lot of drama, but can you wear drama? Does drama carry over in your personality? Because what happens, just because it's pretty and attractive and trendy and popular, if you're wearing it and your personality can't carry it, it's not for you. So that's why we have to discover what's your indelible style, fashion style imprint. Once we get that, then we move on to your body shape, and then your colors. Those are the three major ones that we're going to discuss in the workshops that we'll be doing, and then we go into all the other variables. But tonight, my friend, I wanted you to start thinking more about slacks, pants, and trousers, and the length that's right for you. And I want you to discover, and you tell me, private message me, or wait until we do our shops, whatever. Are you short-waisted? Are you balanced in your waist, or are you long waisted? And from your waist down, high hip, low hip, you need to know if you have long legs, because you can be short and still have long legs. And if you do, then you can wear a crop pant or a pedal pusher or a capri. Have to be the right length for you. You have to make sure that it falls right on you. Maybe there's a little bit of tailoring involved, but it's worth it if that's something that you like. And shorts, well, we don't talk about shorts, but if you like shorts and you want to wear shorts, then you have to find the right one for you. And then we go from there. So ladies, thank you for stopping by. It's always good to see you. I see that some will be going back for the replay, and that's a good thing. Tomorrow night, it's Wednesday night. It's Leading Ladies, Leaving Legacies, Living Legacies. And all the ladies that we bring to you are absolutely phenomenal and fantastic. One of you, a couple of you have been here. I want to say this. If there's any way that you can drop by tomorrow night, please do. This lady has done a TED Talk. We all know about the TED Talks, right? And there are several different variations. She's going to share with us so much information. I met her at an event that I went to. I fell in love with her because I loved her talk, her speech, what she had to say, how she delivered it, her spunk and her energy, and her willingness to engage. So open and so much information she's going to share, because you know that it's about building relationships. It's about making the right connections and having the circle of people around you who support, aid, and assist you in your growth. Yes, 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 Cece. Cece is going to be here and you're going to love her. So if there's any way that you can drop by, please do. In the meantime, my friend, shall I say that it's always good to see you here. I know it's not the best time. So when I look out and I see you, I love it, because I know that you have made an extra effort to be with us at this time. I love it when you participate, but yet I understand sometimes that's not easy to do. Get to my website and look it over and leave me comments and suggestions and sign up for your complimentary there. And tag and invite your friends and let them know that we're here every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And I see that Phyllis did. Type in style and get your ebook. And if you've done it, then get it for someone else and give it to them as a gift. It's a great little complimentary book. It's always good to be with you. I love to see you here. And I know that it's not the best, most propitious time to be here. So I'm grateful. Have a great evening, an afternoon, a morning, a night, depending on where you are. We think big, we think global. Be well and take care of you. Do the best that you can, first off, and then you'll be able to look after many, many others. We'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same station. Until then, so long for now. Thanks for dropping by. Cheers.